Hi everyone, it's Allison from financialflamingo.com. Today I'm going to be doing a kind of flip through of my 2020 budget planner that I just received. So my mom wanted to order this planner for me for my birthday, which is in the middle of September, so that's why I already have my planner for 2020. But I just wanted to walk you through this planner and kind of give you an idea of how I'm planning on setting it up for the new year. And then when it gets closer to the new year, probably in December, I'm going to do an actual video of sitting down and setting up the first month and setting up the budget pages. So here is the planner. Sorry about the glare. My light puts a glare on it, but it'll only be glaring when I have it on the cover, so it'll be fine once I get it open. But this is my dusty new cover. Here's the new cover. I really liked this one. It was a kaleidoscope cover. I will put some better footage in of the cover since there is such a bad glare. You can't hardly see it, but it is rose gold and the coil is rose gold. So I will put some footage in of that. This is an Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. You can get it on the Erin Condren website. I have it linked down below if you want to check it out and get your own. This is the 9x7 size, the smaller size. It does have the rose gold coil, and I did get the all the extra notes pages that I could in the back. And this is the neutral. So I think that's everything housekeeping wise on what this planner is. If you have any questions, of course you can let me know in the comments down below, but let's go ahead and get right into walking through the planner. Okay, so of course if you ever had an Erin Condren before, this is a removable cover, so I can change this, but I really liked this one, the kaleidoscope this year, and it does have the rose gold to match the coil. So flipping it open, you just have this little dashboard page page that I usually just write my bills and the day they're due here with a Sharpie so that I have it for the whole year. And then there is the starting page. I usually just put my name in here. Then I really like the kaleidoscope neutral. I really like this diamond pattern. It reminds me of a diamond at least. So there's a little quote on those pages. And then we get into the yearly calendar. So I think I'm going to do the same thing with this that I did in my 2019 budget planner. Actually, I'm going to get that so I can do kind of like a side-by-side of what I'm thinking on doing. Okay, we're going to do, sorry, I just kicked my camera. We're going to do a little comparison here. So if we flip back a page, a couple pages, to here in my 2019, I have this dashboard. This will also be going in the front of my new planner because I really love this thing. It definitely helps me stay on top of what bills I have paid. So anyways, back to the yearly calendar. I'm going to do the same thing for 2020 that I did in 2019, where I have a key and I just kind of do yearly expenses that I don't want to forget about, because when I do my budget for each month, I flip to this and make sure I'm not leaving anything out of my budget that I know is coming up. So that's what I'm going to do with this page. I really like the little neutral pops. You can see how it's different from, like, there's nothing here in the 2019 neutral. This is also a neutral. I think everything about this is the same except for the coil is the platinum instead of rose gold. And of course, it has my flamingo cover. But that's what I'm planning on doing with this. Then we have this kind of, I don't know what to call these pages. I use them for keeping track of important things that happen during the month. So you can see in my 2019, I have like big events that happened in July, just like big things that happened or progress we made, things I don't want to forget, that kind of thing. So I'm probably going to do the same thing here, just put in all the months and go from there. I like that these are lined. I don't know if you guys can tell, but these little boxes are lined. I really like that change. I just really love this year's neutral. And then there's a notes page here, and then another quote, And then this is January. So you get a notes page here that goes with January, and this is a dot grid notes page. And then there's like this dashboard page. I cannot say the word dashboard today. Dashboard. I think this is called a productivity page. So it has monthly goals, birthdays, and then 2 spots where you can kind of do what you want. I'm gonna use the birthdays and then also make it like a birthdays / events for that month. If I have any big like parties or weddings or anything like that. Definitely gonna do my monthly goals here, because if you've seen I'll link my video of the walkthrough of my 2019 planner, but I usually do a whole goals page before the month. So instead, I'm gonna have this page and this productivity page. So I think I'm gonna put my goals here instead of having a whole page for them, and then do birthdays and important events I don't want to forget. And then honestly, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these 2 yet. I'm thinking I might track pet expenses here, because I want to start keeping track of what money I actually spend each month, like what my monthly pet expenses are. So I might track that here, and then I'm gonna try to come up with something to track here. So if you have any ideas on what financial related things I could track here, let me know down in the comments, because I really haven't come up with anything yet based on how I currently do my budget. This page, I think I'm going to keep track of my sinking funds this year instead of having the first page be a goals page, since I'm going to use this. So sinking funds will go here. So that is what I'm thinking for these 2 pages. Then you have the month, and again, I just really love what they did with the neutral this year. I just really enjoy it, especially with this rose gold coil. I just can't talk today. So this, I'm gonna do the exact same thing that I did in my 2019 planner. Track my paydays. Where's payday? There's payday. Track my paydays. Put my expenses on each day. Use the little circles to mark no spend days. And then put my bills matching the month, which I didn't do this in January, but like later on in here, September for example, I matched my bills the purple to the purple, can't even see my hand, the purple of the month. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing with the monthly spreads. Again, I already said this, I really like the neutral colors. And I really like, actually, I know I just said I was going to match this to the color, but there's not colors. Oh, there is colors. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so there is colors. So I'll try to match my bills to the colors. I don't know if you can see that. There's like orange, and then there's February's blue, March's purple. So I'll do the same thing and match my regular monthly bills to the color, and then have my color coding system for the rest of my expense tracking. So I'm not going to go into my color coding system in this video. I will link down below and try to put a card up for my walkthrough of my 2019 budget planner, and you can see my whole color coding system for my expenses. So the next page after, so we had January tab, which was, the tab takes you right to the notes page, the productivity page. The next page is the monthly calendar, and then you have notes pages. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 notes pages, and then this one goes with February, I believe. So what I'm thinking for 2020, so if you look at my, let's look at August. So I had notes page, obviously notes page, goals page, monthly calendar with spending tracking, spending tracker, spending tracker, which these are for my budget category so that I can see how much is left in each category. And then I had sinking funds page and check-in page. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do with this notes page, to be honest. What I'm thinking though is I'm going to use this for the sinking funds. Already mentioned what I'm going to use this for. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my budget in this planner. Because I do not do my budget in this planner right now. I have it in a spreadsheet. So I think I'm going to start doing it in the spreadsheet and in this planner. Because I just would like to have all of my financial stuff together in one book. So I think I'm going to start tracking it in this planner. So I think what I'm going to do is first paycheck budget, second paycheck budget. No, actually, right on camera, I came up with a better idea. First paycheck budget, first paycheck tracker. So I still want to do my spending tracker because that helps me see what I have left in each category as the month goes through, because I update my spending tracking in the monthly view like every other day. So budget for the first paycheck, tracker for the first paycheck, budget for the second paycheck, tracker for the second paycheck. And then I might actually, it seems a little out of order, but I might actually use this as the check-in page. Though, to be honest, I don't really look at, like, August is not even filled out. This page is just not super useful to me, so I don't actually think I'm going to do this. Like, my intention was so that I could see what I was putting to debt and savings, but I don't even pay attention to that. So maybe I'll do, who knows. If you have any ideas on what I can do with this page, let me know. I can't think of anything what to do with that page. Can't think of anything what to do with this box. But other than that, I think I'm good with my choice on budget tracker, budget tracker. I think I really like that. And then after those pages, you get another notes page, and then you're into February. And it's the same thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to come up with something to do with this page. I'm not really sure. I don't know if there's anything else I want to track on a monthly basis. Maybe I'll just do my check-in pages and try to make more of an effort to look at it. I'm not sure. Whenever I do my actual setup video, maybe I'll have come up with a better idea. But that's what all the months look like. I'm just going to go ahead and flip back to the notes section. So if you go to the notes tab, so there's December notes pages, and then there's a notes tab. There is a 2021 calendar, which I didn't really use this at all in my 2019 planner other than to mark down some weddings that I knew were coming up the next year. So probably what I'll just do with this. I don't use it a whole lot. And then you get into the notes pages, and like I said, I got all the extra notes pages that you could, and these are just aligned. So I think there's 80. And then in the back there's the normal Erin Condren stickers, and then there is a pocket, and then another dashboard on the back cover. And I really like that the back cover has this as well. Let's talk about what I'm gonna do in the notes pages. So if you look at what I did in the notes pages in 2019, I have these dashboards, and they're removable, just like the covers. So I'm going to use these again. I have one that says yearly, one that says savings, and then one that says debt. So I'm going to use these again, and I'm going to kind of do the same thing. So I can't show the back of these because they have my banking information on them, but what I have here, do it like this, is my 2019 goals. So I'm going to do a goals page again, and then I have all of these different trackers for income, expense reports, mortgage, giving, my HSA, home improvement, car service, vet visits, and my spending ban rules. So I'm going to do all of these again, except for home improvement, because this is not useful, honestly. Like, we usually have gift cards, or my boyfriend pays for home improvement. So this is just not really something I need to track. Vet visits I'm going to keep, car service I'm going to keep, Spending ban won't be a thing anymore, so I'm not going to need rules for that. And then we have savings category. So I have my 401k savings, and I'm going to do that again. My envelope savings for events. I'll probably have a page for this, but it won't be exactly like this. It's probably just going to be kind of like a sinking funds tracker, except for cash envelopes. The only thing that I use cash envelopes for is if we have like an event. So obviously you can see we had a party in May. We went to St. Louis. We had a float trip. We went to see my parents. So things like that I save cash for so that we don't have to worry about going over budget. Emergency fund. This I'm probably not going to put in there because it's constantly fluctuating and it's not, I mean, obviously I can't uncolor this. So whenever we use the emergency fund, we take the money out and then we put it back in. So this is not super helpful. Probably not going to do that. I am going to do a sinking funds visual like this, but I'm not going to include the vet fund or my car maintenance because those are also fluctuating. So you can see here I spent this. There's like $200 in my vet fund right now. So I'm not going to do these two, but I'm going to do these and maybe a couple other ones that I'm adding for 2020. That's really all I have in savings. We're paying off debt right now. Well, I say we're. We're. Me and my boyfriend. We don't actually have our money together, and this is just my budget, so I am not saving for anything right now. I'm working on paying off my debt. So then we have the debt section. And we have our combined debt snowball. So I'll do this again. I think I'm just going to do a different format because I don't really like this. Has all our debts. Then we have my personal debt snowball, which I'll do this again. Tracker for my Discover card, which I'm definitely going to do this. I really, really like these. Tracker for my car. Tracker for my first student loan. Tracker for my second student loan. So I'm just going to recreate these exactly as they are and just color them in down to where they are in my new planner. And then work credit card use. This needs updated because I've traveled the last 2 weeks, but this is just where I track my credit card spending for my work trips to make sure that I pay my reimbursement check to my credit card. And then this is just a random page, so this will probably be my new one, but just randomly in there. I just do this every so often to see what my debt balance is. And that's all I have in here, I believe. See, I used all the stickers. That was just planning for my 2020 planner. There's a couple of stickers left. In the pocket, I don't keep anything in the pocket. And then I don't use the back. So I'll move these sticky notes into my new one, but I don't use the back. So I'm just going to set up these note pages the same way. I have way more notes pages, so I'm going to try to think of some other things that I want to track based on what I needed to know throughout the year and what I didn't. So if you have any ideas, you can also let me know. Just if you have any ideas for my planner at all, you can let me know in the comments. But that is the whole planner. You're going to have a glare again, sorry. But that's the back. Has the rose gold again that matches the quill. There you go. That is my 2020 budget planner. I'm excited to have it, and I'm excited to set it up, even though it's going to be a couple months because I need to collect all of the other things. Like, oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. I need to get the tabs. I need to get a new monthly sticker book from Erin Condren. Whenever I do my setup, I'll make sure that I say what all stickers and things that I use. But for now, that is my 2020 budget planner and kind of how I'm planning on setting it up. So again, if you are interested in getting this planner to use as your budget planner, I will have a link down below. You can click on that and go check it out. I will also link my video for my 2019 budget planner walkthrough, and I think that's all the videos related to this that I have. But you can also find us on Instagram and Facebook. I post my budget planner updates on Instagram all the time. It is at Financial Flamingo, and I'll have that link down below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more about managing your money and keeping track of your budget. So I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.